Breaking news, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it official. They've lost superstar big man Joel Embiid. What is going on and what does this mean for the 76ers and the remainder of the season? I'm Trevor Lane. This is the Basketball Bulletin. Everybody hit that subscribe button. It's free. Hit the button and turn on those notifications as well. So this is what the 76ers just released. The 76ers and Joel Embiid have been consulting with top specialists regarding ongoing issues with his left knee. After further evaluation, it's been determined that he is medically unable to play and will miss the remainder of the season to focus on treatment and rehabilitation. We are working with medical experts to determine the exact treatment plan and will update media when we have more information. The team and specialists will continue working with Joel to ensure the best path forward for his long-term health and performance. All right, couple things. First of all, Joel Embiid done for the season. Okay, it is what it is. The 76ers season is over anyway. I don't care. Paul George had a statement the other day about not podcasting so much anymore to focus on basketball and focus on winning a championship. I talked about this. He's insane. The 76ers season, it's over. It's over. Any delusion, that's what it is, of winning a championship not only is just a dream, it's not going to happen, but it also would actively hurt the 76ers due to their draft pick situation. So this is more in line with what the 76ers should be doing. Look, Joel Embiid's having knee issues. Shut him down. The season is over anyway. You are going nowhere. Shut him down. Paul George, too. Shut him down. He's been playing through pain. Shut him down. The 76ers winning games right now will not help this club. It's been a nightmare of a season. But I'll tell you the part that's concerning. They're still trying to determine the exact treatment plan. They still don't know how to deal with Joel Embiid with his knee. You look what's gone on. Played 19 games this season, and Joel Embiid has a long history of injuries in the NBA. Look at that. Didn't play his first 2 seasons due to injuries. The most games he's played in a single season was 68. This man is a former MVP. This man is a multi-time all-star. He's one of the most talented players in the league. But clearly, he's had issues staying healthy. And on top of that, he did not look like the same player this year. He did not look like himself. He couldn't move out on the court. Look at the numbers. 24 points, 8.2 rebounds, 4.5 assists. I mean, remarkable that he was able to grab 8 boards and nearly 5 assists, given that he's out there basically playing on one leg. But look at the efficiency. 44% from the field for a big. Look at the three-point percentage. 29%, 30% from deep. He's a career 34% three-point shooter, shot 39% the season before. Couldn't hit from outside. Had no legs under him. The blocks, less than 1 block per game for the first time in his career. Obviously, he's not right. Joel Embiid is simply not right. And so the 76ers, they're going to now shut him down as they should. This is what the Sixers should be doing. They're shutting him down for the season. I'll tell you what, though, they are still in a fight. Not a fight to win games anymore. Nope, those days are long gone. Now it's a fight to lose. You have to lose as many games as possible. And guess what? They're doing it. They've lost 9 games in a row. Sixers fans, hey, look, embrace the tank once again. It's time. Trust the process. Embrace the tank. You look at the 76ers, if the draft were to happen right now and it stayed chalk, they would have the 6th pick. The problem? The Oklahoma City Thunder get the Sixers pick if it's anything lower than 6. So if it's 7, 8, 9, goes to the Thunder. It has to be 1 through 6 to stay with the Sixers. And there's a chance, maybe not a great chance, but a chance they could catch the Toronto Raptors for the 5th worst record. Now, you might look at the standings here on Tankathon and say, well, but it doesn't really change your odds that much. 42% shot at a top 4 pick if you're the 5th pick. Or the 5th worst record. If you're the 6th worst record, you have a 37% chance at a top pick in this draft. Yes, it does, because what happens is if you're the 5th worst record, and a team jumps you, let's say the Spurs move up. God, wouldn't that be awful? The Spurs, who already have Wemby, they move up. Well, then one team moves up, and right now that's it. Unless the 76ers move up too, they lose their pick. They hand over the 7th pick in the draft to the Thunder. Otherwise, if they can get to the fifth worst record, that at least gives you a little bit of cushion. One team moves up, you're still okay. You still keep your pick. Right now, that is the silver lining. That is the only silver lining the 76ers have on this season. This nightmare of a season is that they could still wind up with a nice high draft pick in a very talented draft class. The 76ers walk out of this thing with Cooper Flagg, and that will be a hell of a silver lining for a disaster, a nightmare of a season. But if they accidentally win too many games from here on out, they're going to lose that pick. And the season will truly be lost. A lost season. So many injuries have hit this club. I would recommend not playing Tyrese Maxey much. I would recommend not putting this guy in much. Paul George, rest him too. Because I'll tell you what, the future, it's a bit of a dicey one. And don't forget, they had Jared McCain, who was the odds-on favorite to win Rookie of the Year. But everything has fallen apart this season for the 76ers. Now moving forward, though, what's this going to look like? Well, the 76ers, their treatment plan is not yet figured out for Joel Embiid. And here's why that's concerning. Because they have a long-term commitment to Joel Embiid. Look at this. Look at this contract. $51.4 million this season. He played 19 games. What does next season look like? What does next season look like when he's 31? What about when he's 32 and he's making $60 million? What about when he's 33 and he's making $64 million and change? What about when Joel Embiid is 34, 35 years old and he's making $69 million? No, that's not nice. That's not nice at all. If the 76ers cannot figure this out, if this is the beginning of the end for Joel Embiid in terms of his knees, if he cannot get healthy, he's already talked about how he may never play back-to-backs again in his career. That may be a thing of the past. If they can't get a healthy version of Joel Embiid, that flips and it becomes one of the most awful contracts in the league, period, for a former MVP. He has to be on the floor. So whatever their treatment plan is going to be, and maybe it's a little concerning that they're trying to figure it out right now. Maybe that's a little bit concerning, but they've got to get it right. Whatever it is they decide to do, they have to get it right because they are committed long-term to Joel Embiid. On top of that, Paul George, they've got to figure things out with him too. They could have two absolute anchors of contracts weighing down this roster moving forward if they can't find a way to get healthy. What a change from the team who had one of the better off seasons, landed the biggest star available in free agency in Paul George, and now George has had a rough season. He's struggled to stay healthy. Joel Embiid, his season is over, appearing in just 19 games and not looking like himself, and now there's serious question marks about this club's future. Thank goodness they were able to they still have Tyrese Maxey. That at least eases the sting to some degree. They were able to get Jared McCain, who looked like a breakout rookie. There's still talent on this team. But otherwise, oh boy, they could be in some real trouble here, particularly if you've got over $100 million in potential bad money on your books here for the 76ers, depending on Joel Embiid and what happens this summer, how he's able to rehabilitate himself. Paul George as well in that. If we look at over $100 million per season in bad money sitting on your books, unless they can get Paul George and Joel Embiid especially healthy this summer. So all eyes on Philly. We'll see what they ultimately do. Make sure you do subscribe right here to the Basketball Bulletin. Give me your thoughts in the comments down below. Are the 76ers cooked? How much trouble are they in for their future? Now, Joel Embiid, at least the 76ers admitting we're done for this season. It's over, and it's time to continue tanking and then pray, fingers crossed, for some lottery luck. Give me your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe right here to the channel and go check out our latest video on Luka and how he almost wound up a Minnesota Timberwolf and how I think the Wolves missed a big opportunity. Go check that out right now.